Hi, my name is Karen Tam, and I'm an installation artist living and working in Montreal. I remember first coming to the MMFA in grade 2 on a class trip to see the Miro exhibition and making our own versions of Miro using shoeboxes. And throughout high school, CEGEP and undergrad, I would come to visit here often. In terms of my professional relationship with the museum, I was an inaugural artist in residence of its Empreinte residency program in 2014. I had my installation of an opium den and a set of 7 sculptures included in the Connections exhibition in 2018. Currently, several of those sculptures in the shape of triple gourd vases entitled Castiglione's insect mimics and made of styrofoam and sequins, as well as another papier-mâché sculpture, are in the permanent collection and on display in the new wing at the museum. Currently, I'm working on several projects, including a public art project in Toronto that will revolve around Chinese vegetable microgardens, finishing a room installation of cyanotypes about the Silk Road that has already taken me 4 years to make, researching and identifying early Chinese-Canadian artists in photo studios, and working on an installation based on American chinoiserie rooms. As well, I am developing 2 curatorial projects for Expression in Saint-Hyacinthe in September and Griffin Art Projects in Vancouver for January 2021. I'm looking forward to embarking on a new project that comes out of my ongoing research into one of the earliest Chinese-Canadian artists, Li Nam. He was a Chinese immigrant artist, painter, active in Victoria in the 1930s and whose artistic activities are known only through Emily Carr's journals and a newspaper article in the Chinese Times. I'm hoping to continue to bring his presence out through a sound work involving a group of Chinese elders. They will be recorded taking on a character of Li Nam and narrating through Mo Yu songs his encounters with Emily Carr. A work at the museum that I love is Kiki Smith's Red Moons from 1998. One of the first shows that I saw as an art student and that has stayed with me was Kiki Smith's solo exhibition in 1996 at the Museum of Fine Arts. It was the first time I came across her work, and I was immediately bowled over by the language, materiality, concepts, and use of different processes. It very much influenced me as a young person, as a young artist, to know that art doesn't have to be or look perfect. While this piece was not in the exhibition, I'm so happy to see it every time I visit the contemporary galleries at the museum now. An artist whose work I've been looking at is Sonia Boyce. She focuses on ideas around Black British representation and identity through drawing, print, photography, performance, installation, and more improvised collaborative ways of working. She's part of the British Black arts movement in the 1980s that was politically radicalized by feminist critiques and anti-racist discourses. Her long, deep explorations into race and cultural differences can provoke difficult questions and conversations on how we relate to the past portrayals of women, of Black body, of Black women.